Oh my gosh, that was stout.
What's up, guys? I got a fun one for you today. I'm going to make an attempt at flying the longest paramotor endurance flight in the United States. So I'm on the way to the gas station right now to fill up to the absolute legal limit for ultralight flying here in the US, which is 5 gallons, and then we will go from there. A couple of weeks ago, I saw a video that Mark Honeycutt posted where he flew for 7 hours and 53 minutes on a single tank of gas. Knowing my machine and putting a little bit of an aggressive tune on it, I think I can beat that, but there's only one way to find out, so we're just gonna send it. Alrighty, and that right there is 5 gallons on the nose. Well, aside from the little bit that I spilled on my garage floor here, that should be just about every drop of the legal limit. So now all I gotta do is wait for a good weather day and we'll send this thing. So I'll catch up with y'all then. Oh, and before I sign off with you guys, I wanted to show you how the fuel system works on the Nirvana. So the main tank holds only 10 liters, so you gotta get the other 8.6 that we're allowed to carry in the US to make 5 gallons into a bladder. And you can put that in the top pouch that looks like a cancer right now because it is absolutely bloated. But inside you've got your fuel bladder. It hooks up to a hose. And that hose runs down here. And when it's in flight, it'll be hooked over the support rods. And it runs down and just drains into the tank with a primer bulb and a fuel shutoff valve so you can verify your fuel economy. Future Zach here. I lost the audio for this segment, but 2 days later I had a weather window, packed everything up in the car, and ran out to the field. Dudek Paragliders and 1UP Adventures were kind enough to sponsor me for this record attempt, so they sent me a 22-meter demo Warp 3 to use. This is me unboxing it at the field for the first time. You can definitely see the evolution in wing technology over the years right out of the box. The material is so different, it has an almost rubbery texture to it, compared to previous wings I've owned. So this thing is heavy with this much fuel on board. I usually fly heavy, but a full tank is not something I do every day. I know she's gonna run hot today. Wow, these risers are thin. Plasma traffic, ultralight powered paraglider taking off from the west ramp will be crossing midfield 200 AJL departing to the west. I'll wait for your departure. Plasma traffic.
Plasma traffic, Piper 83416 is in the left downwind from 16. We're going to be departing to the north. Plasma.
Wow, she comes up easy. Traffic, ultralight powered paraglider crossing the active now, departing to the west. Should be out of your way. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I don't like that one bit. Let's go back down. I don't like that. It's like a shear layer. That was not thermals.
Alright, this is Custer for that purchase. Runway heading up to...
Oh, oh my gosh, that was stout. Let's let it get down a little bit. All right, guys, we're approaching our 3-hour check-in here. I've just found a pretty decent area. With
traffic Husky 83 Whiskey Yankee is 4 miles to the southwest inbound, landing on the Class 1 tree. We'll cross midfield and you're left downwind.
and Blair traffic. Ultralight power paragliders 4 mile to the southwest at 3,500 feet, just thermaling and circling in place. Blair traffic.
Cam, Huskies are about right where you are. I'm 4 miles southwest. Did you say you're southeast?
Negative. Southwest. What's your altitude?
I'm at 3,200 descending.
Copy. I'm 3,500 and maintaining altitude. I thought I had you in sight. You a high wing?
High wing, yellow.
Copy. Yeah, I saw you just pass me. We're well clear. All right, well, we're at 3,500 feet. I found a spot with relatively minimal sink here, and I'm just trying to use it because I have been fighting shitty conditions all day. It's still extremely bumpy and really
Columbus traffic, here's 1218 Papa.
really uncomfortable ride. We're a little behind on our fuel situation, considering that I've been battling so much sink here and there. So just trying to make up what I can. If the conditions are going to hurt me, I'll use the conditions to help me in the rare occasion I can have it. So that's what I'm doing right now, just circling in place in a spot with pretty minimal sink and trying to maintain a super low RPM. And hopefully we can make up some of this gas we spent getting here.
Husky 83 Whiskey Yankee,
Conditions are closing in. Some of the airfields are way worse. The airfield I took off at now is at 17 gusting 23. So pretty terrible conditions. I may have to land at a different site that I took off from, but we'll assess. If things go well, I've still got 5 more hours, so we'll see how it goes. It'd be nice if I could go hands off for a little bit so I can actually enjoy some food and water that I brought with me, but as of right now, it's requiring a lot of active piloting just to stay safe up here, flying midday like this.
10.5 mile final for
All right.
14.
Well, I'll catch up with you guys a little later then, if anything interesting happens. Conditions have not really improved. I'm still fighting lift and sink constantly. But doing my best out here. The fuel economy is pretty close to what I need. It's going to be in a real edge case on whether I make 7 hours and 53 minutes or not, so we'll see. But that's 3 hours to go. Let's hope the conditions don't get any worse. And then I'll check back in another hour. Fighting for my life up here. All right, guys, we are at the 6 hour and 20-minute mark, and I gotta tell you that the conditions have really deteriorated here. I've still got an hour and 45 minutes to go, and my entire local area is getting completely sacked out. I'll put a screenshot on the screen. But the winds have just gotten completely horrible. I'm actually having to land almost an hour north of where I took off, just following the weather, where it is decently good. But as I suspected, as I've gotten lighter, my fuel economy has gotten better. And I'm at a pretty healthy spot where I think I'm just going to be able to make it. I've got about a little less than 5 liters of gas and an hour and 45 minutes to go. I think I can just squeak this by as long as I can stay pretty efficient. And now that the thermals are gone, we're making pretty good headway. But really, I'm just at the mercy of the weather and moving to places where I can land safely, because it's looking pretty ugly back where I took off. 18 gusting 25 right now. So we'll see. I'm exhausted, though. It's been active flying the entire time. My arms are smoked. My back is smoked. Yeah, I'm struggling. But I've had a lot of phone calls helping pass the time, because it's been relatively boring aside from the fact that I've just been fighting for my life up here. Definitely would not recommend doing this again in these conditions. If I could do this all over again, I would wait for the perfect day. Well, at this point I'm rambling. I'll catch up with you guys in about 40 minutes for the 1 hour prior mark, and we'll see how long we last. All right, we are at 7 hours on the clock. I've got almost exactly 3 liters left. I think we're just going to make it, depending on how much we end up sloshing because of these crappy conditions. Definitely praying for a safe landing. It's going to be gusty and pretty terrible. Tacoma traffic. Ultralight powered paraglider is 4 miles to the west over Lake Tacoma, transiting south at 2,000 feet. Tacoma traffic. See what, the F-Light has been a beast with this aggressive tune, and the Warp 3 has been eating turbulence for breakfast this whole flight. And talk about the efficiency. It's nice to be able to trim slower than the Warp 2, that's for sure. Just to be able to get the loiter time if you need it. But anyway, I will sign off here, and I'll check in with you guys as we get close to running the tank dry over Blair Field where I decided to land. Yes, I've made the decision I'm going to land at Blair, so much closer.
Blair? Okay. So I head out in 30 minutes then?
Sure, yeah, I should be landing in 1 hour, which, assume if my gas makes it, which it's going to be right on the line, which is perfect.
Okay.
And then,
Blair.
Yep. And that is
Blair where?
Blair Executive Airport.
You think the weather will be okay?
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it consistently for the last 30, 45 minutes, it's been like 7 miles an hour, so I think it's going to be good.
Okay.
This one's for you, Mark. Bye-bye. This is the town of Blair, the airport at which I'm going to be landing here very soon. But I don't want to just circle over the field any longer than I absolutely have to. So I'm just diverting around and doing a sightseeing tour of the town before I go to the airfield and loiter as long as I feel comfortable, depending on how much traffic there is, to run myself out of gas. The air's gotten surprisingly smooth now here at the end, so I may actually be able to run myself fully out. We'll see once we get closer. That there, that's the Missouri River. It's the longest river in the United States, 2,300 miles before it joins the Mississippi, and then continues another 700 all the way down to the Gulf. Aside from that,
Sorry, traffic, Piper 40, Quebec, spurring pattern.
corn and railroads, there's not much else to Omaha. That and high winds, as I have been absolutely dealing with today. Flare traffic, ultralight power paraglider 7 miles north of the field, intending to fly southeast, approach the airfield from the east, then circle down over the field to land on the grass east of the ramp. Flare traffic. Oh man, it has been a long time in the saddle. Things about landing in an airport is that you can listen to their weather to know exactly what the wind is doing.
Road Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 234 Zulu weather wind 330 at 8 visibility 10 clear below 12,000 temporary
330 at 8. Okay. We are getting real low on gas here within our last liter. Something else unnerving, I didn't even think about this, is that because the ignition is battery controlled on the Nirvana, after 8 hours of flight time, I lose my ability to restart if my engine dies. So once this thing dies from its first sputter, I'm pretty much sunk. I just have to take it down. Oh well. Flare traffic, ultralight powered paraglider 2 miles northeast of the field, approaching from the east, intending to circle over the field to land on the grass on the east of the ramp. Flare traffic. And now I just wait to burn out what little gas I have left. We'll get one last weather check.
Road Executive Airport. Automated weather observation 2355 Zulu weather wind 340 at 6 visibility 10 clear below 12,000.
Come on, baby, one more minute. One more minute. Gas is, I can't even see it anymore, so we're running on fumes. Probably just whatever's left in the line. 8 hours and 0 minutes. Let's go. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, that's it. And I can't restart, so that's all she's got. Engine died at 8 hours and 1 minute. Flare traffic, ultralight powered paraglider descending to land now on the grass to the east of the ramp. Flare traffic. All right. Scout bag is hooked up. Now all I gotta do is grease this landing. And it's not gusty, so I'm just gonna stay trimmed in to maximize our glide time here. A little bit of rotor off the buildings. No problem. And there it is. Man, this wing just wants to stay up. My goodness, that was a long time in the saddle. 8 hours and 5 minutes. My gosh. I honestly did not think that was going to be possible. Blair traffic, ultralight power paraglider on the ramp, clear of your airspace. Last call, Blair traffic. Yo! Man, there's, aside from the fact that we live in Nebraska and the winds are always so strong out here, there is nothing stopping you. It's the cheapest form of aviation that exists. Man, I'm stoked right now. I just was trying to break the record for the longest paramotor flight in the United States. I've been up for 8 hours. 8 hours and 5 minutes and just set the record for, yeah, at least there's no like official record keeping body, but man, it was sick. 5 gallons of gas, you know, since it's ultralights, it's what we're limited to carrying. Yeah. This is a brand new, super efficient wing that I was testing out. Yeah. Are you over here with the helicopters?
No, I'm with the FTO. I was just locking up and I saw you coming in. I was locking the doors. Do you need anything?
Oh, nice. Were you hearing me on the radio?
No, I wasn't.
Let's take a look at the damage here. Ooh, she's light.
Paramotoring is so empowering, and I'm excited that technology is still being developed that's allowing us to push the limits of what is possible. Here's some stats for you guys. Thanks again to 1UP Adventures for sponsoring me with the Demo Warp 3, and thanks for watching.